Say, do you know why Mary Grace is in here? Yeah. I didn't ask that question. Stacy's in the back.
How's your search for house or hotel around? I'll be okay. What's in Pittsburgh? Well, if the offer's still available, my friend's house, but she wants to sell it in the summer, so.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the homecoming morning, technically, afternoon, for the Portersville Warriors. Portersville on the right side in the navy blue, Slippery Rock Panthers on the left side in the royal blue. It's been a hot second since these two teams last met up. First match of the season in the preseason tournament up in Slippery Rock Campground. Went into a best-of-3 set. We only went 2 legs of that race. Slippery Rock out on top in both of those, 21-14, 21-8 in that second set. And then later on, they met each other in that second day in the winners semifinals. Panthers took off the first game 21-8 and then took home the series with a 15-4 decision. That first set was supposed to be played to 15, but the rules got to us a little late on that one. But either way, Slippery Rock coming out on top in both contests so far between these two teams here this season, in the 2022 season. We'll see if Portersville can pull this one out. Slippery Rock doesn't have two other starters here tonight. Mary Grace Zieg out for the count. Gracie Heitzrainer not here neither, as well as Monica Depew. Monica Depew at home with a sickness that she was getting down with. But either way, we got a few subs on the court for them. Morgan Eaton, their number 3, going to be playing that back line, and Evie, number 10, from the junior varsity squad, getting the nod here this afternoon, and we'll see how they do as the night progresses. Slippery Rock winning the coin toss. They'll get the first service. Here's Julie on the top to do so. Good service there, up and across. Good handle there from that back line. Sent back to the Panthers side. Katrina here on her knees with a nice set down the middle. Nice control. Kept alive there on that back line was Sophie Lowry. That one able to send back over by Anna Plank on that front line. Morgan, Katrina, back set to Ellie with a nice right-hander. Kept alive by Sophie on that back line. Secondary to the near. And that one's finished off there by number 9. Izzy Green. I got it. We got there in the end. Good sauce there. Slippery Rock able to find point 1 on the board here this afternoon. And we'll see how far they can ride with this one. Juliana Toth here looking to do it again. The captain of the Slippery Rock Panthers. Good service there. Goes off Kinsley on that back line, finding its way forward. Back over to Kinsey on that back line. Good attack. Goes off the netting, and that one sent right back down where it came from. Panthers picking up that second point here early on in game 1. It's a best-of-5 series this afternoon. It's a varsity matchup. JV played earlier. Portersville sweeping that one in a 2-game series. We're playing to 25, win by 2 in all games. So we'll see if that game 5 is something we got to think about here later on in the afternoon. Ellie, Morgan, throwing up and across and a diving play by Plank on that front line. Kept alive down the back end. Kinsey there to finish that one off. Trina, shallow set. Ellie with a bump. And that one goes out the deep end. And the Warriors rejoice here for a moment. Referee and in the referee stand. Referee Lou on the far side there to help the line judge. We do not have a line judge on either of the corners here this afternoon. So they're going to be putting in work here this afternoon. 3 serves in. It's 2-1 Panthers. Good service there by Jade. Katrina with a nice bump. Right hand by Ellie. Diving play kept alive by Sophie. And that secondary, or the third try rather. Kara Butterworth on that front line, not quite able to grab a hold of that one and sink her teeth into it. Jade onto the bench. Onto the court comes out number 11, Sela Charles. Morgan Eaton there with a nice service. Goes off Kinsey. Sela, top right hand coming down with that one, not able to find any payment on the Panthers side. Izzy Green's attack. Good handle there. Back to the Panthers side. Ellie finds Katrina. Set down middle. Right hand comes across there by Ellie. Good control there by Sophie. Finds a set down middle. Right hand by Plank. Kept alive by Evie. Sent down to the near side. Katrina here to keep that one in the pop shove it. And that one goes off the netting on the attempted return by number 25 on a Plank there on that front line. Panthers lead at 4-1 here in game 1. Good serve, but not able to keep that one inbound. Morgan Eaton there trying to keep that one in between the wickets. Not quite able to snuff that one out. 2-4 now the score. Leah Van coming on to the court. Going off is number 21, Sophie Lowry. Good service there by number 9, Izzy Green, going off of Juliana. Morgan able to pump that one back up front line. Goes off Ellie and over the netting. Good handle there on that back line, finding its way off to the near side. Right hand coming down with some heat. Goes off Taylor, kept alive by Juliana, and now it's finished off there by Ellie on that front line. Right back to the Panthers side. Dumped down. Good control there by Sela Charles on that front line. Kinsey goes off Plank and over the netting. Goes off Evie. Juliana back into the fray. Right hand comes across Ellie with a nice try on that one. Goes off Charles. Goes off of Kinsey. And Charles there to finish that one back over to the Panthers side. And Anna Plank not quite able to get a hold of that one on that front line, as well was Leah, number 14. Neither of them quite able to get a hold of that one and sing that one to sleep in the night. 5 Panthers, 2 Warriors here in game 1. Good service there by Ellie. Sent up for a nice center line attack. Goes off Plank. Good handle there by Ellie. Thrown over by Katrina, and that is just a touch out of bounds. Panthers not quite able to waltz the disco here tonight. We got a 3-5 game on the board. Panthers lead it by 2 early on here in the series. Kinsey McLaughlin with a nice serve. Ellie, Katrina, top side to Juliana. Right hand coming across with some heat. That's out of bounds off the deep zone. Warriors staying alive like they're the Bee Gees right now. We're 9 serves in. The Panthers have 5. The Warriors at 4. Coming on is Catherine Andros, making her season debut on the court, playing that back near side. Kinsey here with a nice service. Line drive hits the netting. Not able to pass go on that one. And the Warriors pick up where they left off. 4-5 is what we got on the scoreboard. I think it should be 4-6. Scoreboard keeper will be notified by the bookkeeper if that's incorrect. So we'll play to the tune of whatever the scoreboard says. Epiphany, number 88, coming onto the court. Had really solid services here in the junior varsity game. We'll see if she can do it again. Evie, number 10, taking the bench if you're keeping the books at home. Here's Epiphany. Nerves might be getting to her. Might be that she was just sent in cold to pitch in the 7th inning. But,
Charlotte.
yeah, the varsity aura in the air is a little bit different than the JV game. A lot more is riding on the serves, and that might have gotten to her that time around. Maybe we'll see her again next time the rotation comes around her way. Right in from Juliana, kept alive by Kinsey, sent down the near side. Right in, coming across with some heat. Nice control by Eaton, goes off Katrina. Right in from Ellie, goes off the block. Good handles there on that front side, but Leah's block not able to be handled and dealt with accordingly. 6-5 is what we got on the board. 7-5 is what we got on the board, and the Panthers lead it by 2. Good serve by Taylor Hendricks. Going off catch, going top side. Nice bump up there and across by Kara Butterworth on that top side line. Right in, coming across. Nice block there on the front side. Naomi saying hello. Charles near side set. Right in. Oh, what a block by Katrina. And she sings herself a little song out there this afternoon. 8-5, Panthers lead. Taylor Hendricks here, number 5. Great serve up and across. Kinsley from the back line. Charles with a bump. Kara there with the right hand up and across. Goes off Epiphany. Diving play by Juliana to finish it off with the left fist in alone. Right hand coming across from Naomi. Kept alive there by Taylor. Katrina with a top side set. Tipped across there by Juliana. Good find. Down in the dark. She's going scuba diving and she found herself a wristwatch. Panthers 9, Warriors 5 here in game 1. Good serve by Taylor Hendricks. Goes off of Kathy, kept alive from Kinsey. That one's finished off by Naomi, if I'm not mistaken. Katrina, right in. Left hand coming across from Eaton. I forgot which hand she hits with, and it looks like the defense thought the same. Panthers taking the lead by 5 and marking that board with a 10-5 difference. Taylor Hendricks with a good serve. Kinsey with a nice try to the front line. Near side set, Charles. Nice bump up, or punch up and across there by number 14, Leah. Right in from Juliana, top deep, and that's out of bounds off the deep zone by a handsome amount. Portersville Warrior taking up the tally. Coming back out on the court is Izzy Green, number 9, as well as number 21, Sophie Lowry. Onto the bench goes Leah, number 14, and number 18, Catherine Andros. 4 points to the gap. Warriors down 6-10. Good service there by Lowry. Applied by Eden. Katrina topside looking for Morgan. Right, left hand hits the netting, and that's touch 4. And the Warriors picking up .7 after that one. 7-10, now the score. Sophie Lowry here with it. Good service up, but not across as that one goes underneath the netting and can't quite make it past border patrol. Katrina Eisler here, number 22, to serve it up. Panthers lead it 11-7 here in game 1. Line drive, center field, kept alive by Kara. Charles with the near side set, right in, coming out with a lot of heat. Izzy Green getting a hold of that one a little bit too viciously there. Number 9 on that near side front. The Panthers will be picking up to their 12th point after that one lands out of bounds. Katrina Eisler there. Line drive hits the netting. Not quite able to make that one up and across. Warriors now at 8. Panthers remain at 12. On a plank, gone. Libero Kinsey onto the bench. Number 15, Naomi with that serve. Ellie with a return. Free ball, right hand by Plank. Kept alive by Katrina's. First bump, second bump. Comes off Ellie Hendricks. Nice control there by, I believe that was Sophie on that back line. Finished off there by Izzy Green, near side front. Ellie, top side. Bump, tipped up and across very softly. Good control there by Butterworth. Thrown back over in 3. And the Panthers catch it. They thought it was 4. And the carry is called by number 88, Epiphany. And the Warriors picking up a huge point there. It's 9-12. Naomi with a good service there. Goes off Morgan towards the top side. Epiphany getting a piece of that one. but not enough. It goes off the tip, and we're back within 2. Panthers at 12, Warriors at 10 here in the first. Referee Lou most likely just telling her to stay off the wooden paint. Can't go on the sideline, cannot obstruct play in any way, shape, or form. That's why we don't have cameras on the back lines here this afternoon. It's a rule, respect it. You're in the house, we play ball.
Okay, Panthers.
Naomi with a good service there. Epiphany getting a piece of that one, not square to the ball. A hard touch to make. Warriors only down by 1. It's 11 to 12. Good service there by Naomi. She finds the payment. Great spot on the service. Panthers going to be looking to fill some holes in their boat here this afternoon. We're tied up at 12s here in game 1. Good service by 15, Naomi. Controlled by Taylor. Katrina here with the topside set. Ellie Hendricks looking for some heat. Goes off the defense, and out she goes. We got ourselves a Panthers lead once again. Very minimal celebration on that point. They know the game's not over by a long shot. Tiffany onto the bench. Evie, number 10, on to play her spot in that front line. There's number 1, Juliana Toth with that serve. Return back to the Panthers side off the first touch. Ellie, Katrina, near side to Morgan. Left-handed attack deep into the zone softly. Kinsey there handling that one like a champ. Charles, Kara there to finish it off deep, and that's inbounds. Threading the needle on that one, and we have a tie game yet again here in the first game. Looks like Jade, number 2, is going to come on to play that front line. Maybe the back line to serve this one up. In spot of Sela Charles, number 11. Here's Jade Shuffett. Line drive service hits the top portion of that netting, and we got ourselves a Panther lead once again. 14 Panthers, 13 Warriors, and the sub will come back out for a returnal. Charles on the front line, Jade on the bench. You want me to spell it out? Morgan there with a great service, just a little off the defense. Got a little bit too much of that one. And we're tied up yet again here in game 1. It's 14 all. Speaking of number 14, here she comes. Lita, I believe she's going to play the near side front in spot of number 21, Sophie Lowry, the senior here tonight. Homecoming afternoon for the Portersville Warriors. Morgan with the first touch. Katrina here with a bump near side. Ellie Hendricks there looking for a finishing touch. Not able to find it. Good defense there by the Warriors. Near side set. Right hand comes down with some heat. And Leah finds a point. Panthers down for the first time here in game 1. It's 15 Warriors, 14 Panthers. Good service there, but deep in, that's out of bounds, and we are tied right back up. Easy Green, the one to serve that one. One to mulligan on that one, then and there. 15-15 now the scores. We're playing at 25 and a win by 2 here in this varsity matchup. Good service there. Good control by Leah, but that one goes without a secondary touch on that far side front. And the Panthers pick up their lead right where they left off. It's 16-15. Ellie Hendricks with a great service down center field. Goes off Kara, goes off the back line. Izzy Green not able to tame that one. Spiral just a bit too much to handle. And the bench says hello. 17 Panthers, 15 Warriors. Ellie Hendricks with another great serve. Goes off Kinsey. I think it hit the ground first, but either way, Panthers picking up another point. And it's an 18-15 difference. Good serve there by Ellie Hendricks. Kinsey going off Charles. Right hand coming across from flank. Kept alive there by Ellie. Katrina here on her knees to the near side. Right hand coming across from Taylor. Charles finds its way off Kara to the near side. Right hand coming across by Leah deep, and that is just a little out of bounds. We're playing ball here tonight. Panthers one away from breaking that 20-point club. And Ellie Hendricks there with a nice service going up. Kinsey to the top side, kept alive by Butterworth to the front line. Off the netting, not able to play to the tune of that trumpet. And the Panthers are in the lead by 5. 15-20 here in game 1. Panthers got some momentum on their side. Good service there by Ellie Hendricks, going off Kinsey. Up, hits the top of the netting, does not pass go, and does not collect $200. Panthers at 21. They're 4 away from closing out our first game in this best of 5. Good serve by Ellie Hendricks. Kinsey, top side, punched up and across. Charles looking for some paint, and she finds it. Good handle on the cut across. And the Panthers just asking one question, and that's why. 16-21. Wait a ball game. Kinsey with a good serve, goes off Morgan, diving play by Katrina, bumped across there by Taylor Hendricks. Center set, right in from Naomi, not able to find payment on that one. Katrina here with a bump, down center lane. Ellie Hendricks there, keeping her foot on the 10-foot line. And we got ourselves a Panther point off the defense of the Warriors side. And it's now 22 Panthers, 16 for the Warriors. Another sub called. Nora onto the court. Evie onto the bench. Number 8 on, number 10 off. And Nora here to serve up the 22-16 game. Saying hello to referee Ann there on that near side. The gap has been closed back to 5. We'll see if the Warriors can pick themselves up and dust themselves off before the rodeo gets a little too late here in the first half. First quarter, first period of play. Serve up and across, keeping that one right along that jump line. Leah, Charles, back to Leah, right hand coming across off Katrina's block. Ellie finds the first, Katrina with the second, top side looking for Juliana, right hand coming down with heat, and that's out of bounds, barely. Warriors at 18, Panthers 22 here in the first. Good service there by Kara Butterworth, going off Juliana. Katrina looking for the dump off, in the netting is the call. And it'll be coming off Naomi's license plate, number 15 in the navy blue. Panthers now 2 points away from closing out game 1. It's 23-18, Panthers leading it for now. Ooh. Taylor Hendricks on the line, caught with her hand in the cookie jar. Referees having a tough job on that department here this afternoon. Do not envy them in the slightest. Sophie Lowry onto the court. Number 14, Leah, back on the bench. Panthers 23. Warriors now at 19 after that call on the court. And this best of 5 continues. Substitution called for the Panthers. Nora onto the bench. Number 8 coming out is Epiphany, number 88. Good service there by Sophie Lowry, going off the near side. Top stop and across there by Katrina on the near side front. Naomi there sends it over softly. Juliana, Katrina back to Juliana. Top right hand coming across, goes off the block. And that one goes out of bounds. All right, it was not off the block. I'm just seeing things. Warriors picking up point 20. Panthers remain 23 here in the first. Sophie Lowry sends that one up, but not across. Hits the midsection of the netting. It's match point Panthers here in the first game. The gap is 4. Katrina with a great service. Goes off of Butterworth. Finds Charles. Touches that one up and across. Katrina. Ellie. Back set to Juliana. Right. Nice soft touch. Looking for that gap in the defense. Butterworth saying no. Charles with a bump. Finished off there by Sophie Lowry on that back line. Katrina here down center. Finds Ellie. Right in. Blocked. Over the netting it goes. And the Panthers find themselves point 25. And they close it out. Final score of game 1, 25-20. And we'll move into game 2 when they're ready to rock and roll once again. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be right back.
Good job, girls! License plate? That was a great one. I have to tell you, my husband's like...
Actually, 2 more games. Yeah, 2 more games.
Sometimes, if you've had really good ones that you've done, he'll listen to them. He just sits and laughs. He's just awesome. We know the guy that announces for Slipper Rock College football. You know him?
I've heard him, but...
Okay. I'm going to ask him if we can talk to him about you. You just need somebody to
Yeah, as an in.
Yes. Yes. He's been announcing for them for quite a while.
Yeah.
Actually, they always tell you not to stand up there. And sometimes it makes it loud. Sorry, that's what they've done in the past when they've been sit down and stand up here. I don't know.
I love that spike though. They like rolled on it with her fingers and just went over and like, what is that?
Should move that because it's going to get knocked over by the flag.
The camera?
So I didn't know if Lee was saying she wanted it moved or...
No, she was almost on the volleyball court a couple times. So Lou was probably just telling her to stay off the volleyball court.
You're doing a really good job.
Thank you.
Impressive. Yeah.
I didn't I know that part. What? I didn't even home school. What's your name? No, I would kind of do work here, but I
Yeah, buddy. Oh, right. You tracked it up here.
Good catch.
I gotta return them in the same condition. I got them. Okay, buddy. These are two more of our grandkids.
Alrighty, looks like both teams out on the court, ready to rock, ready to roll once again. Portersville getting the first service here. Number 11, Silas Charles, is going to be the one to do so on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. 54 degrees outside, according to my phone. I don't think that's right. I think the high today was 59. It's a cool October afternoon, and good day for volleyball. Great try at the block. Ellie Henrich just not quite able to get a hold of that one. Warriors picking up the first point here in game 2, looking to get a bit of a lead here early on, something to work with down the line. We'll see if they can pull it off here. Charles with another great service, going off Morgan, shallow diving, play by Katrina, and that one sends up and across there by Ellie. Kinsey, Charles, shallow to Plank, over the block, nice diving play by Juliana, goes off Katrina, and that is all she wrote on that play. Warriors feeling pretty good about it. It's 2-0 for them here early in the second. Good service there by Charles. Off that top side, Epiphany finds Katrina near side front. Nice touch up and across by Todd. Diving effort there off the near side. Not quite able to get a hold of that one. If I get her license plate, I'll let you know. Kata Steele out there for the first time here this game. The one to make that diving effort. Evie, number 10, onto the court. Number 88, Epiphany, onto the bench. It's 2-1 Warriors. Juliana Toth with that service, goes off Steele in that back line. Near side set by Charles, right hand by Butterworth, kept alive there by Taylor. Goes off Ellie. Morgan there with the left hand, hits the top side of the net. Not quite able to stick the serve to the pancake on that one. 3-1 now the score. We got a 2-point gap in favor of Portersville. Here's number 9, Izzy Green. Good serve up and across. Ellie, Katrina. Center set, right hand coming across with a good attack. Kinsey ready for that one on the back far side. Near side set, right hand by Steele. Deep, kept alive by Taylor. Katrina with a good tip up and across. Charles with the top side set. Butterworth with the right. Kept alive there by Juliana. Katrina here with a near side set. Right hand by Ellie. Goes off the touch. Kept alive by Kinsey. Diving play. Almost able to get that one back in there. Kata Steele. Almost able to waltz with that one. Number 5 in the navy blue. It looks like number 14 is going to come on for Kata Steele. Leah going to show her talents on that front line yet again. 3-2. Warriors lead. Morgan there with a great serve. Kinsey to the front line. Almost hitting on a plank in the process, but they work it out and they find a way to tick that one across the netting. The balloons are going off here, or maybe it's just gang violence. Who's to say? Here's a nice near side set right in by Leah. Nice block by Ellie. Thrown up but not across. The set is reset as it comes across to Katrina. Ellie here to the near side. Taylor Hendricks here tips it up. Better safe than sorry on a plank. Goes off Charles. Top side to Butterworth. Right hand coming across. Kept alive there by Ellie. Katrina here with a center set. Right hand by Hendricks. Off of the one. Off the other. Over it goes and it lands out of bounds. Panthers, Warriors tied at 3. Here's number 3, Morgan Eaton. Good line drive, not able to get that one to rock within the lane with it. As it doesn't cross the netting, the point goes Portersville side. Naomi on the court, on a plank to the bench, number 25 off, number 15 on. Here's Kinsey, the libero for Portersville to serve it up. They're leading 4-3. Good serve up and across, goes off. Evie deep in the zone, and that one lands out of bounds, lands out of pocket, and the lead has grown to 2. Panthers looking for an answer here on the court right now. They're keeping it close. As long as they're within 2, that's all that really matters. But a lead would be nice. Kinsey with a good serve underneath the netting. That one goes home without a second contestant. Slippery Rock has not lost a game in 7 years. Tonight is the closest I've seen in a hot second. Good serve by Ellie Hendricks. Going off that back line, finding a nice far side set, but a really difficult angle to hit outside the post entirely. And Butterworth just trying to find a way to solve that Rubik's Cube. That was that play. 5-5. Now the score, Panthers, Warriors tying up here in the second. Ellie Hendricks with a good service there. Finding its way down to the near side. Right hand punched up and across there by Lee on the near side front. Juliana finding its way over the shoulder. Katrina with a good send-off. And Kinsey there on that back line, giving it her all. Just a little bit too short on that one as it hits the top side of the knuckles rather than the front side of the knuckles rather than the top side. Panthers lead it 6-5. First lead they've had here in the second game. Good service there. Kinsey with the first. Butterworth there with that secondary back line. Kinsey there to finish that one off with a bump. Evie. Katrina near side to Taylor. Right in, coming across off the defense, and that one goes down without a second contestant. Izzy Green getting the only point of contact on that play. Panthers lead it 7-5 here early on in game 2. Ellie Hendricks with a great serve. Goes off Butterworth. Charles to the near side, right, punched over with that left hand. Leah there with that little change up. And Katrina a little short on that dive. Don't know if it was intentional breaking. Evie there getting a touch. Not enough to keep that one in orbit. 7-8, 7-6 now the score. Panthers lead it, but only by 1. Kara Butterworth with a good serve. Morgan, Katrina. Back line to Juliana to tip that one up and across. Butterworth, Charles, shallow set, nice right hand by Naomi. Returned right back over by the Panthers captain, Juliana Toth in that back line. Right hand coming across, nice control, off the netting, the spiral set it all, and Leah's walking away with a smile ear to ear like a butcher's dog. 7-7 now our score. Gara with a great service, goes off Taylor. Katrina here with a bump to the near side. Ellie Hendricks, the one called for it. She makes it over, but not in bounds. And the Panthers give up the lead then and there. 8-7, Warriors lead. Kara Butterworth with a great serve. Morgan to the top side, goes off Katrina, looking for that dump down. Finds its way off Leah, the sleeping dog on the near side front. We got ourselves a tie ball game once again. 8 Panthers, 8 Warriors. Number 10, Evie, onto the bench for Slippery Rock. Coming out to serve it up is number 88, Epiphany. Speaking of 88, that's our score, 8-8. Good service by Epiphany. Solid one. She might have thought that was too far gone, but that was right on the money. Good send off there, right? Returned by Epiphany, dumped off there by Naomi, and they pick up the tally there. Panthers down by 1. It's 9-8. Referee Luke blows her whistle, says that there might have been net contact on that one, and it will be coming back Panthers' way. Number 15, Naomi. Once again, license plate caught while she goes speeding past. Panthers getting that point retrieved back over on the technicalities.
Look at the Panthers score.
8-9, Panthers lead. Scoreboard is set, we're ready to rock. Epiphany icing the kicker is what some people would call that, but not intentional, I'm sure. 9-9. On comes number 5, Kata Steele, once again making her debut here this afternoon. Not in the season, just for the day. She's played a couple games prior for the Portersville Warriors. Good service there by Kata, going off the handle of Morgan, and that one goes out of bounds. Portersville Warriors up 10-9 here in the second. They're looking to grow that lead, give it a little sunshine, give it a little water, see what happens. Kata Steele with a good serve, goes off Taylor. Katrina with a dump off, looking for some heat, goes off Charles, up in the air, tipping battle lost. Katrina keeps it alive with that set. Ellie, finalization by Juliana, kept alive there by Kara. Secondary by Charles, dumps it off. Katrina here with a tip off. Their one hand goes off Ellie. Taylor there with that finishing touch. Kinsey finds his way topside. Charles back into the fray. Touched up and across there by Steele on that back line. Morgan, Katrina, topside to Juliana. Touches that one off the right hand softly. Not a lot of heat coming off the Juliana department here this afternoon. And what a spot off that back line. Warriors taking that point right off the Panthers defense. And they have a 2-point lead to show for it. 11 Warriors, 9 for the Panthers here in game 2. Set 2. Little jump serve there by Steele, goes off Ellie. Katrina with a topside bump. Juliana there to finish that one off. Kinsey. Good call by Charles and a good recovery there off the wonky setup. Goes off the netting. Got the line by Katrina over the netting. Dumped off by Naomi. And bounds. What a spot by Portersville. They got a 3-point lead. 12-9 here in Portersville. Great service by Kata. Oh my goodness. Could serve that one up any day of the week. And you'll find buyers. Timeout, Slippery Rock Panthers. 13 Warriors, 9 for the Panthers. We'll be right back after the timeout's over. How much you want to bet Katrina's going to do it now?
They said I like it.
Sides back on the court, ready to rock, ready to roll once again. Kata Steele looking to serve it up once again. They're up 13-9. They're looking to keep it going. Good handle there by Ellie Hendricks. Off Katrina, diving play by Kinsey into the netting, and that's all she wrote. Panthers picking up the point on the in return ball, and we have a 13-10 difference. Panthers down, but they're not going out quietly. Good service there by Taylor Hendricks. Going off Butterworth. Charles with a shallow one. Right in by Naomi. Off the net. He kept alive by Katrina. Thrown back up, but not across. Epiphany, good reaction time. Just not quite able to get swifty with it, some might say. 14-10 now on the board. Kinsey on the bench. Coming out is on a plank to play the front. Here's number 15, Naomi. Good service. Ellie, Katrina, near side to Juliana. Punches it up, hits the antenna. That side of bounds before it even hit the wall or hit the flooring. And the Warriors' gap has grown. 15 Warriors, 10 for the Panthers here in game 2. Here's number 15, Naomi. Good serve down the straight, goes off. Epiphany kept alive. Taylor with a secondary looking for the bucket, not able to find it. Would have been something to behold there. Portersville topside. Butterworth with a nice right down the straight, kept alive by Ellie. Katrina topside, right hand coming deep, and that's out of bounds. Juliana Toth looking to keep things lively on the Panthers side, but it's a 6-point gap in favor of Portersville, and it's only growing. Good service by Naomi, going off Taylor. Katrina, backline set right in, coming across there by Ellie Hendricks. Naomi, near side, Charles finds his way off flank, off the block of Katrina, off Epiphany, diving play by Taylor, and that one finds its way into the crowd. Portersville walking away with a lead here and now. 17-10 is the score. A timeout I feel is itching ever so near. If they don't get this next serve, it might be time to call it there for Slippery Rock, but I am just the commentator and they are the coaches. Good serve, goes off Ellie, front and center. Katrina here with a far side set. Morgan with a left hand, deep in the zone. That's out of bounds. Warriors lead at 18-10 here in game 2. Good service there by Naomi. Going off Kada, going off Charles. Right in, coming down. He goes up, and that one falls right in the lap. I believe that's Epiphany's mom. I'm not entirely sure. 19-10. The ball was asked what it would like for Christmas in the return of that one. 9-point difference. The Warriors have done well here in this game. Katrina, set back line. Ellie Hendricks here with a bit of heat on that one, and she finds the point, and the Panthers are staying alive. Panthers at 11, Warriors at 19 here in game 2. Here's Katrina, number 22. Good serve there, up and across. Kinsley getting a hand on that one, finding his way back over by Charles. Now sipped up and across there by Kata Steele on the back line. Katrina, Ellie, right in, coming down, in the corner. And that's inbounds. Great spot in the deep zone. And the Panthers get another strike on the tally board. 19-12, Panthers down. But they're sticking in the woods as best they can. Katrina's line drive, not fortunate enough to go up and across. She's a little upset at that one. Jade Shuffett on to serve it. Number 2 on the bench goes number 11, Sela Charles. Warriors at 20, Panthers at 12. Jade with a good serve. Goes off Morgan and down it goes. Warriors, all coming up Warriors side. The turns be tabling. It's 21-12 now. Good serve by Jade. Good control there by Epiphany. Thrown up, hits the netting, and that is called for the violation. Kara Butterworth shaking her head, doesn't agree with it. Referee Lou making that call on that top side. Panthers picking up 13 on the board. Warriors remain at 21. Sub called for the Slippery Rock Panthers. Evie, number 10, onto the court. Number 88, Epiphany, onto the bench. For the girls in the royal blue on your left side. 21-13. Here's Juliana Toth to serve up the deficit. Nice one to rock with it. Goes off Kata, out of bounds. And that will be all she wrote on that quick attempt. Panthers picking up their 14th tally. They're looking to bring this one back here sooner rather than later. Good serve by Juliana Toth. And we got another point. Panthers just getting warmed up here. Here's the captain with another serve. Good service there, out of bounds, off the far side. Good call by referee Lou. We got ourselves a 22-15 difference. Number 14, Lee onto the front line. Number 5, Kata Steele onto the bench. And here's number 9, Izzy Green. Good serve there, up and across, goes off Morgan, goes off Katrina, right down center lane. Plank with a good way to stretch it out. Snatches that out of orbit, right in by Ellie. Goes off the net, goes off of Charles, back to the Panthers side. Katrina center, finds Ellie, right in, down the straight, goes off Kinsey, back to the front line. And Kara Butterworth not ready for that pass to land there. Panthers down by 6. It's 22 Warriors, 16 Panthers here in the second. Good service there by Morgan. Kinsey, Charles, near side, right in by Leah, hits the netting, and that one, not enough vertical velocity on that one to get that one past the wall. 22 Warriors, 17 Panthers. Morgan Eaton with another great service. Going off Izzy, going off Charles, topside to Butterworth, right hand down center field, kept alive there by Juliana. Katrina with a bump. Now and sung across softly there by Ellie Henricks on the front. Topside set, Butterworth with a right, almost able to hit the cut attack. Katrina just looking down the gun barrel, waiting for it to come out, but the net said no. 18 Panthers, 22 Warriors, and the gap is shrinking. Momentum is a wild thing to have in a game like this, and that one is as close as you can cut it without it being in. Naomi back on the court, on a plank, number 25 onto the bench. It's 23-18 Warriors. Good service there by Kinsey off of Evie, and that one trips down. Warriors getting a bit of a lead. They're at match point. They just need one more to send us into game 3 with a tied series. Good service by Kinsey. Juliana front line. Katrina with a good dump off there. Charles finds Butterworth back center. Naomi with a right. Good handle by Taylor Hendricks, finding his way back to Katrina. Bump near side. Allie Hendricks there with a nice right hand. Kept alive there by Izzy Green. Charles here with a dump off, finding his way near side corner. Diving play, not able to rock with it. And we got ourselves a game 3 with a tied series. Portersville 25, Panthers 18 at the end of 2. And we'll waltz right into the next one when we're ready to rock and roll. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be right back after this short break. Oh, that's interesting.
Did I hear you say they haven't lost a game in 7 years? Is that what you said?
Close to that.
Really?
It might be more, but it's been a while.
They haven't lost a set.
No, we've lost sets.
No, I mean, how are you?
You lost games in 1 sets.
Yeah, because we just lost the First Baptist.
Oh, okay. I still don't know how volleyball terminology works.
I think Zeke wants to go to Papa.
We haven't lost a match, or however you're calling it. I don't know what the terminology is.
See, I've just been doing hockey, but people yell at me for doing hockey. You know, games in a series. It's set. I'm assuming tennis is more in line with volleyball.
Yeah.
Sets and matches.
So individual games are matches, and a set is a set of games. Is that how it is?
I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure I've called every iteration there is.
He's saying Gaga. So his other grandma.
They haven't lost a best of 5.
Yeah. The varsity team hasn't lost the best of 5 since I've been in high school, or since I entered high school.
It'd be a tall task on there today.
So you have an Alma and a Papa, and then what do you call your dad?
I think everyone out there
You
made
just call him
mistakes.
Grandma and Grandpa?
Yep. If Portersville leaves out the one person that's in the rotation that can't play defense, should be over.
Like it when I wind up and then.
But I don't think our girls will stick them in a corner and try to just defend them.
And then just have it go on.
Like Bethel.
That's what we're gonna play for 5.
Yeah, and they don't involve 2 of their 5. Alrighty, both sides ready to rock and roll once again, making sure everyone's in the rotation spot. Panthers getting the first service here in game 3. The series is tied 1-1. And that service not making it over. Katrina a little frazzled here in the series. Just got to shake it off. Got to get the boots pulled up. Get the waiting on. Jade onto the court to serve this one up in spot of number 11, Sela Charles. A little clarification on something I said earlier in the broadcast. The Panthers haven't lost a series. 5 games in a series. Panthers have not lost a series in close to 7 years. It has been a hot second, and it might happen today. I can see it out there on the court. Warriors not letting up. They're just putting more gas onto the fire. That is their momentum right now. And, well, right now we're tied 1-1. Evie onto the court, number 10, in spot of her on the bench is number 88, Epiphany. Good service there by Julian atop, going off steal on the back line, and that one goes unreturned. Panthers taking home the lead. See if they can get it up and off the ground. Good service by Juliana Toth, one of the more prolific servers for the Slippery Rock Panthers. I think she holds the most services consecutively with 19 for the Panthers franchise. Good handle there off the near side by Izzy Green for Portersville. Katrina set back over to Ellie. Tipped up and across. Nice finish off by Akeda Steele to throw that one back and one. Looking to keep that one shallow on the front side, and she was able to do so. Steele with a touch, and that one lands deep in the far side corner. Portersville not able to walk away with that one. Panthers picking up their 3rd point, and they lead it 3-1. Here's Juliana Toth, the captain. Number 1. Good service there, Kinsey here, 0-0, the libero, finding its way off Charles, near side Butterworth with a nice touch, goes off Ellie, goes off Katrina with the first, Morgan there with a secondary to send that one off. Kinsey, top side into the bench, and the Panthers pick up point 4. Juliana with another one. Good service there, goes off Butterworth. Secondary off Charles, and then Butterworth there to finish it off in 3. Ellie getting the set down center. Nice control, but not enough to keep it in bounds. That one sent a little too far gun. Good eye there by Kinsey on that back line. And the Warriors will pick up the points as so. Kata Steele, number 5, onto the bench. Number 14, Lee to play that front line on that near side. And here's number 9, Izzy Green. Good serve there, going off of Ellie. Ellie down the center. Nice right hand, kept alive there off that back line. Bumped off near side by Charles. Right hand by Leah. Blocked by Ellie Hendricks on that front line. Tipped up and across. Diving play by Katrina. Kept alive by Evie. Taylor Hendricks with a finalizer. Touch top side. Butterworth with the right. Deep zone. Kept alive by Juliana. Katrina. Back over to Ellie. Tips it up. On a cross. Kept alive there by Butterworth. Charles down to the near side. Right hand by Leah. Kept alive by Taylor. Off a wonky touch. Katrina with a one arm. Ellie with a one arm as well to finish it off. Set near side by Charles. Right in. Coming off the netting. And Leah not able to get the ball to cooperate with her on that traveling scheme. Panthers 5, Warriors 2 here in game 3. They took the last game seriously and they took it to heart. They took it personally. They're up by 3 now, looking to hang on to it, maybe grow it a little. Good service there by Morgan. Set near side by Charles. Right in, off the netting. Leah just not quite able to get over this hump. Second attack in a row, not going her way. And hopefully it doesn't become a rut because it could mean the Warriors have a lot to come back from. Good serve by Morgan. Handled off that back line by Izzy. Charles topside. Butterworth with the right hand. Diving play by Morgan. Back to the center. Ellie there with a finishing touch. Kinsey with a nice control. Off the top side. Nice right hand by Kara Butterworth. Going off Taylor. And that one leaks off the deep zone. Portersville back in action. They're down by 3. Naomi, number 15 on the front line in spot of Anna Plank, number 25. Here's Kinsey, the libero, to do us justice. Good serve, hits the netting, not able to get it to Pasco. It's now 3-7 for the Panthers, in favor of the Panthers. 4-point gap. Here's Ellie Hendricks, number 0. Good service off the back line. Kinsey almost able to get a hold of that one, but not quite. And we have a 5-point gap now. Panthers at 8. Warriors at 3. Ellie Hendricks there, smokes that one up and across. Inbounds, the call from the line judge. Great service. Panthers lead it 9-3 here in the third. Ellie Hendricks there smokes it up and across, kept alive there off of Izzy. Topside set right in, coming across. Butterworth not able to beat the netting. The seventh defenseman coming out and showing off for the Slippery Rock defense. That net has not been kind to the Portersville side of the court here in game 3. Couple points in a massive way coming out for Slippery Rock. Right hand coming across, goes off the block of Katrina. Kept alive there by Juliana. Katrina with the near side set, finds Taylor there with that third touch. And she finds the deep zone. Portersville bleeding here in the third game. It's 3-11. And the Panthers are not letting up anytime soon. This rotation is not exactly what we would call their favorites. Kinsey, front line. Charles to the near. Leah with a nice attack. And she breaks through the ice and she finds a point. Portersville looking to pull themselves up by their bootstraps here in the midsection of this third game. And it's 11-4. Good serve up and across. Morgan finds his way off Katrina. Set back over to Ellie. Ellie here with a nice tip up and across. Deep out of bounds. Warriors now at 5. Panthers at 11. Here's Kara Butterworth. Shallow serve off the near side. Eaton finding its way off Taylor. Back over to Morgan. Left-hand attack from the back line. Completed. Set near side by Charles. Right hand from Leah. Goes off the antenna. That's out of bounds off the block of Katrina Eisler. Portersville walking away with a point at the end of that sequence. It's now 6-11. Good serve by Butterworth. Goes off Evie and out of bounds. Warriors picking up another tally. They're looking to get back into this one. They're down by 4. And it's shrinking. Timeout, Slippery Rock Panthers. Panthers 11, Warriors at 7 here in game 3. We'll be right back after the break. They get 3 timeouts, don't they? 2. Yep. My shoulder's gonna be so tight later on today. Both sides back on the court, ready to rock, ready to roll. Nora, number 8, on for Evie, number 10, to start us off. Slippery Rock here, leading it 11-7. They've had their better side of the chances. I think it's just the amount of balls into the net for Portersville that is the gap on the scoreboard. I could be wrong, but I feel like I'm right. Great service there. Sorry, I didn't zoom out enough. Kara Butterworth, number 7, to do that one. Nice right hand by Naomi. And she says hello on that front line. Warriors 8. Panthers at 11 here in game 3.
All right, come on, Panthers.
A little momentum getting built up here. Butterworth with the near side. Leans that one off Nora. Goes off Katrina. Punches the referee stand. Says hello to referee Ann on that near side. A little too aggressively. Well, that's just church service. 9-11. Panthers down. Or Panthers in the lead by 2. It's dwindling. Kara Butterworth leading the charge for the Warriors. Good service there, going off Morgan. Good bump back into the fray. Kinsey on that back line, touches that one up and across. Nice control there by Katrina. Would have been in bounds, played there by Izzy Green on that back line. Finished off by Naomi on the front. Ellie, Katrina, near side to Taylor. Punches it over, and bounds! Taylor Hendricks able to snipe the B off the wall with the slingshot. And we got a 12-9 ball game. Here's Nora. I think it's her first service here today as a varsity player. Good underhanded service, keeping it calm, keeping it collective. Shallow set right in by Naomi, deep out of bounds. Panthers pick up a few more notches to their belt here this afternoon. It's now 13-9 on a nice Saturday evening. Nora with a good serve. Kinsey finding his way forward, finds Charles to the top side. Right-hand attack coming across there by Butterworth. Goes off Ellie, goes off Katrina. Top side to Juliana. Right-hand deep, and nice control by Izzy Green. Right-hand by Katrina, out of bounds. Oh, man. A sigh of relief. A shout of rejoicement. Warriors feeling pretty okay with the outcome of that one. 13-10. Leah, number 14, onto the bench. Number 5, Kata Steele coming back out. One of Portersville's most prolific servers. Good service there. Looking to pick that one down center. Goes off a tipping battle. Katrina wins it. Thrown over, diving play. Not able to walk away with it. Taylor Hendricks picking herself up. Looking forward to the next one. You got to have a short-term memory in a game like this. And it's 13-11 Panthers. That service not quite how she wanted to go. Panthers picking up their 14th point. Growing that lead right back to 3. We play on. Taylor Hendricks with a good serve. Kinsey back up to the top side, bumped up to the back. Butterworth with a right-handed attack, goes off Nora, and that goes out of bounds. Portersville down by 2. It's 12-14. On a plank to play the front line in spot of Kinsey, the libero. Naomi with a great serve. Going off Ellie. Katrina here to the near side. Juliana there to send it over with both hands. Set near side by Charles. Right in, hits the netting, and that one goes shallow by Izzy Green on the near side front, number 9 in the navy blue. Here's number 22, Katrina Eisler, looking to shake off some of the rest. There he got a 3-point lead. They're looking to make it 4. Panthers lead at 15-12. Good serve, hits the netting again. 0 for 2 in her services here in the third game. Might be a mental block, might just be fatigue. I really couldn't tell you. 13-15 on the board. Warriors down by 2 once again. Here's Jade Shuffett with a nice service up and across Morgan. Katrina top side to Ellie Hendricks. Right hand up and across. Diving play there by Steele on the back line. Butterworth bumped over there by Izzy Green. Taylor, Katrina top side to Juliana. Right hand with some heat. Scores! Good spot in the deep zone. Panthers now lead at 16-3, and here's the top of the batting order. Juliana Tothier, number 1, for the girls in the royal blue.
Panthers.
Beautiful serve. Going off Butterworth towards the netting, off the dome, and where it stops. Only Sheila Charles in that front line knows. Panthers 17, Warriors 13 here in game 3. The series is tied, the game is not. Juliana the serve. Beautiful service there by Top. Going off Steele. Shallow set, goes off plank, and that one's deep into the field. One major difference I've seen on the court comparing to the preseason tournament at the Slippery Rock Campground, not related to the Slippery Rock Panthers, just happened to be in the same town. On a plank, not a huge part of the Portersville game plan here tonight, was a huge part of the offensive blocks, huge part of the defensive dives, and here tonight, not so much. She's there for the center line attacks, and that's about all she wrote. Good attack by Izzy Green. Off the touch of Ellie Hendricks, gets it just over by sheer willpower alone. And it's now 14 for the Warriors. They trail by 4. Leah to the front line. Kata Steele to the bench. And we will play on. Number 9, Izzy Green with a good serve. Ellie, Katrina, set center. Right hand by Hendricks. Nice control by Green on the back line. Now sent over to the Panthers side, kept alive by Steele, finding his way up Charles, near side, right hand from Leah, and she finds herself a nice pocket. To send out a little Tamagotchi friend. Oh my goodness, what a spot in the deep zone. Finds that little bit of sliver of light, runs with it till the morning. 15 Warriors, 18 Panthers here in game 3. Good handle by Katrina. Right hand by Ellie, tips it over off the lake, and she finds a way to skip the rock for all it's worth. Panthers lead 19-5. Oregon with a good serve deep, and that's out of bounds. 3-point difference. Naomi, 15 to the front line on a plank, number 25 onto the bench. Here's Kinsey, the libero, to serve it up. They're down by 3 with a 16-19 score. Looking back at them. Almost able to send it over. Hits the top white border of the netting. That will be all she wrote there. Panthers 20, Warriors 16 here in late game of game 3. Good service by Ellie. Goes off of Leah. And that's all that she wrote. Off the deep zone, a little off the far side as well. Pass is not what some would consider to be well done. 16-21, Panthers lead. Good service there by Ellie Henricks. Goes off Butterworth front and center. Nobody there with the secondary. Just like me on prom night. 22-16, Panthers looking to take this one out and close it through and through before the evening gets a little too late. Nice service there by Ellie Henricks. Going off Butterworth. Tipping that one topside right in, coming across with a little bit of heat, not a lot. Training here with a near side set, finds Taylor Hendricks, tips it up and across. Charles, Butterworth, near side, right in from Leah. Out of bounds, barely. My goodness, you can't get much closer without it being in. Panthers 2 away from walking this one home. Good serve. Goes off Green, goes off Charles to the near side. That one's thrown over by Naomi. Taylor, Katrina, lost the tipping battle. Naomi on the front line. Don't get it right back down where it came from. Warriors at 17, Panthers at 23 here in game 3.
Okay, Panthers.
Kara Butterworth with that serve. Oh, what a spot. My goodness, right at the feet of Morgan Eaton. And let's see if she does it again. They're at 18. They need to make up 5 here in the end game of the 3rd segment of action. Good serve, diving play by Ellie. Katrina to the top side. Taylor Hendricks with a nice right-hander. Deep fly by Kinsey. And almost able to send it back in. Butterworth giving it all she had off the left-handed fist. Not able to return it. Warriors at 18. Panthers match point. One more serve. This could be it. Here's Nora. A good underhanded service. Kinsey up in the cross, but not in bounds. That's all she wrote for game 3. 25 Panthers, 18 Warriors. I'll be right back when game 4 is ready to go.
Hey, look, I made the truck stand up.
Hey, you're being paged.
Oh, that feels so weird. It's weird how they have it down to a science. 2 sprays per serving, 83 serves in a bottle.
Yeah.
What's this?
Someone has to go back to work afterwards and work till 6.
That sucks.
I would have been more like, yeah, I'm only working until 10 today, 5 to 10.
Say you have plans for the rest of the day.
Somebody else, another department manager, had a death in the family. They said, take as much time off as you want.
Yeah, really. That's because they know mom will work whatever she needs, whatever they need.
1 week she worked 68 hours and only got paid for 55.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, yeah, I'm repaying somebody.
Exactly.
No.
I don't like when people
When I had a car that's like
velocity and they just go back.
Yeah, exactly. That was the definition of working at FedEx. You did your job. All right, cool. Go do someone else's now. Pick up the slack. It might. I wanted to go over and ask Mom how many timeouts per set, and if we go game 5, is it 15 or 25? But I forgot completely. Because I thought it was 25 all the way through, but this is Varsity.
Because that game we just watched, we were going first half this month.
Ah, okay.
Any winner take off.
Yeah. Alrighty, both sides on the court ready to rock and roll with another game. Game 4 playing to 25, win by 2. If it goes into a game 5, we're playing to 15. See how she goes. Good serve to start us up there for the Portersville side. Jade, number 2, doing us due diligence there. Good set near side. Butterworth finds a right hit from Izzy Green. Out of bounds off the far side, and the Panthers picking up the first point here in the 4th game. Looks like Charles onto the court, Jade onto the bench. Sela Charles, their number 11, plays that front line. Panthers 1-0 here in the 4th. Good service there by Juliana Tock, going off to the front side. Good bump near, off of Butterworth, and over it goes. Katrina to Ellie, sends this one back line. Katrina almost able to send it over, but that third touch off the fist, not quite what she wanted there. It's now 1-1 on the board. Portersville Panthers tied up here in the 4th. Onto the court comes Leah, number 14, to play that front line. And her spot on the bench is number 5, Kata Steele. Good service there by Izzy Green. Kept alive by Nora to the Panthers bench. Kept alive by Taylor. Ellie Hendricks gets to meet and taste what the net is like. And, well, Warriors now lead it 2-1 here early on in the 4th. Looking to get that lead, looking to get it early, and looking to keep it. Good service there by Izzy Green, going off Ellie, going off Katrina. Ellie with a nice tip up and across, kept alive there by Kara. Charles to the near side, right in by Leah, not able to get that one to go. And it's now 2-2 on the board. Panthers, Warriors, tied up. We'll see how long it lasts. I'm going to say until this next service is over. Good service there by Morgan. Good handle there by Izzy Green. Finding his way up Charles. Right hand across there by Butterworth. Katrina with a good reception for the Panthers. Ellie to the near side. Taylor with a tip up and across. Set by Charles. Back to the Panthers side. Ellie here to the near. Finds Taylor down the straight. Good handle there by Izzy. Finding its way off right hand. Leah might have been outside the wickets, but I'm only standing a mock mile away. Handled up there by Kinsey. Back set by Charles. Right in from Butterworth. Deep in the zone. Kept alive by Juliana. Katrina with the near side. Right in. Coming down across the line. I thought I saw her foot go, but her toes were still on a whiteness. Handled there by Ellie. Taylor with a right. Goes off of... what a try. Almost able to get that one back from the gutters. Charles, Kinsey, and Plank getting the 3 touches on the board. Panthers now at 3. Warriors at 2 at the end of that last sequence. Panthers lead the series as well, 2-1. And that one will even us up here in the 4th. 3-3. Here's Kinsey. Kinsey with a good service. Goes off Morgan. Ellie there back into the fray. Finds it over the shoulder there by Katrina deep, and that is out of bounds by just a little bit. By just a touch. Just a small amount, some might say. 4-3. Warriors lead. Good serve by Kinsey. Out of bounds off the near side. Good eyes there by Ellie. Good eyes there by Morgan. They both agree. They both concur. They both nod their head. in a yes formation. 4-4 here in the fourth. Good service there by Ellie. Diving play by Kinsey. Katrina with a return. Goes off of Steele, finding its way back off to the top side. Now it's bumped up and across there by Naomi. Katrina on her knees. Over to Taylor. Touches that one up and across. Steele. Set up top side by Charles. And that one lands Panthers side. That's a Warriors point. Here's Kara Butterworth to serve to 5-4 game. Warriors on top. Shallow serve, looking to pick it in the corner, not able to sink it like it's billiards, and we got ourselves a 5-5 difference. Here's Nora. Good service there. Kara, Sela. Here's side right in, coming across Leah, out of bounds. Hits that, I believe it was the red line. That's amongst the heavenly glow coming through the windows. Panthers lead at 6-5 here in the fourth. Good serve there by Nora. Live by Izzy. Set up by Sela. Right up over the netting. Katrina keeps it alive. Naomi trying to catch the Panthers sleeping on that front line. Kinsey. Charles. Butterworth with a set up and across. Nora from the back line sets it to Katrina. Down the near side over to Taylor. Off the block of Leah. Now one goes off the deep zone. And the Panthers moderately rejoice. 7-5 here in the fourth. Panthers lead it by 2. Good service by Nora. On her knees was Kara. Finds Kinsey. Final save by Naomi. Not quite what she wanted it to be. Panthers pick up points 8 after that one. Here in the fourth. Timeout by the Portersville Warriors. 5-8 is the score. Panthers lead it. We'll be right back after the break. I think it was a timeout, Portersville. I haven't seen your hand signals.
Hey, Wesley, do me a favor. Do all that stuff down there, jacket, coat, all that. Can you bring it up here, please? Keith?
What's going on?
I know not to bother the master.
I appreciate it.
I do know he's a big liar, though.
Oh, yeah?
Way back at the scrimmage game, when I asked him if it was turned off, because I was going to ask him a question. I never turned it off.
No, I never turned the cameras off.
You can edit it out.
He should be a politician. Thanks, buddy.
Both teams out in the corner, ready to rock, ready to roll once again. Portersville on the right, Slippery Rock on the left. Don't know why I felt the need to point that out. Nora with a great service coming off the hands of Charles. Shallow. Naomi meets her famous nemesis at the center of the court. That net shutting down that offensive drive. It's now 9-5. Panthers lead it, looking to keep the momentum intact. Good service there by Nora, handled by Butterworth. Finding a way off of Charles, right in by Leah. Cut the line by Nora, into the netting, played off by Katrina, throws it off the double touch, and that will be the end of that. 7 for the Warriors, 9 for the Panthers here in game 4. The Panthers win, we go home. Warriors win, we go game 5. 14 Leah on the bench. Number 5 Kata Steele here to serve. Good service, Morgan, Katrina. Off to Ellie with that jump off that the jump line. Down the near side, right hand coming across outside the antenna, but we play on. That's an interesting mathematic equation. Katrina blocks it out of bounds. The hit was made out of bounds as well. But Warriors will pick up that point as it went off Katrina and went off the far side and into the bench where it lands. Panthers 9, Warriors 7. Good serve there by Kata Steele. Ellie, Katrina, top side of Juliana, tips it off the block of Naomi. Diving play, but not enough to keep that one up in orbit. And we have ourselves a 10-7 ball game. Panthers lead it. See if they can get it to grow a little bit. Warriors looking to stop the momentum, stop the bleeding. Taylor Hendricks there with that service. Good diving play there by Kata Steele on that back line. Katrina swinging, missing, goes off Morgan and down to the floor. Warriors down by 2. It's 8-10 on a flank and spot of Kinsey to play that front line. And the girls play on.
Can you go down whenever there's a break here?
Naomi with a good serve, deep out of bounds. And the gap has grown back to 3. Here's Katrina. Good serve there by Katrina going off of Kata Steele. Tort hits the netting. And referee Lou's going to say that hit the antenna. Panthers picking up point number 12. And extends that lead to 4. Katrina with a great serve, going off Butterworth, kept alive by Plank, but that second touch, not quite what she wanted it to be. That one falls off the deep end. 8 for the Warriors, 13 for the Panthers here in the 4th game. Good serve by Katrina Eisler, going off the handle of Kata, finding its way off the near side, right in, hits the netting, and Izzy Green getting a little too far ahead of herself on that one. Panthers pick up their 14th tally here in Game 4. The gap has grown to 6. Katrina with a good serve. On her knees, I believe that was Kata Steele in that back line, off the near right end, coming across, kept alive by Taylor. Ellie with a tip off the handle of Steele, back to the Panther side. Nora with a bump, Ellie with a secondary, and Morgan Eaton there to finish it off. Diving play by Kata Steele, kept alive by Charles right end, coming across there by Izzy Green. Say hello. Looks like Jade will come on in spite of Sela Charles in the back line. Might be Sela, might be Sela. I have no idea. But we're going to go with Sela. 9-14. Panthers lead. Good serve there by Jade Shuffett. Punched over by Katrina. That's out of bounds, and Jade will get a chance to do it again. 10-14. Warriors serve. Jade with a good serve. That's a little out of bounds off the near side. Panthers will pick up point 15. Sela Charles back on the court, number 11. Number 2, Jade Shuffett onto the bench. Panthers serve up the 15-10 ball game. Good serve by Juliana Toth, going off of Kata. Off the near side by Charles. Right hand coming across there by Kara Butterworth, I believe, number 7. Sent across there by Ellie Hendricks. Controlled. Set top side. Butterworth with the right hand deep. And that's out of bounds. Good eye by Juliana Toth on the deep zone. And the Panthers will reap the benefit. 16 Panthers, 10 for the Warriors. Panthers win, we go home. Warriors win, we got game 5. Good service there by Juliana Toth going to the front line. Tipped up but not across. Sela Charles on the front line. Getting the last say on that play. Warriors looking to get back in this one, stop the momentum. They're down by 7. It's now or never. It feels like the breaking point of this game. Juliana with a great serve. Butterworth with a good handle. Charles bumped up near side, right in from Butterworth, off the block of Ellie, off of Plank, back to the Panthers side. Katrina Morgan off the left hand, and bounds. What a spot off the near side corner. And it's an 8-point gap now. 10 for the Warriors, 18 Panthers. Juliana Toth, the captain, to lead the charge. Good service there. Nice diving play by Kata. Shallow set, Plank with a touch off of Ellie Hendricks. And it goes under the netting on the return try. Panthers just walking home so far. Timeout by the Portersville Warriors. 19 Panthers, 10 for the Warriors. We'll be right back after the break.
I'm punching it out.
So they replaced the flooring, but I don't think they replaced the walls. Yeah. See, the blue top looks really nice. That's the one they've had for like 20 years now. I'd say that one might be new, but that one's been here for a while. Yep. Alrighty, both sides out on the court for possibly the last time today. Panthers 6 away from closing it out. Warriors down by 9. It's 10-19 towards the end game of Game 4. Good send off there by Juliana Toth. Touched up by Kinsey. Charles to the near side. Butterworth there to finish it off in 3. Taylor, Katrina, back over to Ellie. Throws that one across. Ada, Charles, right in. Off the near by, I believe that was Butterworth. Izzy Green, number 9, my bad. Nora there to finish it. Diving play finds the center. Shallow off of Ellie to the near side. Finds Katrina. Back down center. Good handle there by Hendricks. Diving play by Kinsey towards the netting. Over to the Panthers side. Katrina finds Ellie. Throws it back deep zone. Kept alive by Kata. Kept alive by Charles. And that one's just short of the midsection. Panthers at 20. The gap is 10. Panthers wanting the gap to grow to 15. We'll see if they can do it here and now. Good service there by Julian. The top kept alive there on her knees. Kata steal, finds way topside off Charles, and a good handle there by Izzy Green. Returned out of bounds off the Panthers defense. And the Warriors got some life in their blood. Sub called. Kata Steele on the bench. Coming out is Leah, number 14, to play the front line. Here's number 9. Izzy Green with a good service, going off Ellie, going off Katrina, center lane. Ellie Hendricks there with a nice dump off, goes off Kinsey, goes off Ellie, back down, and that's just mean. Great spot, a little one-on-one battle. Kinsey trying her hardest back there. Not quite good enough. Ellie Hendricks, the master of tennis right now. 21-11, Panthers lead by 10. Good serve, almost able to send it over. Trying to cut that one as close as she could to that front far side. But the net just says no. On a plank on the bench, coming out is Naomi, number 15, to play that front center. 13-21, Panthers lead here in Game 4. Good serve by Kinsey, going off Nora. Ellie Hendricks to the top side, finds Taylor. Off the right hand, off the defense, and out of the park she goes. Panthers have themselves within reach a victory. Panthers at 22. Warriors at 12 on the board. We play some ball. Good send by Ellie Hendricks. Not quite the touch she wanted on that one. Immediate regret. Just engulfed her face after the touch. She knew what she did. She knew how that serve was going to end before it even got off the ground. 22 Panthers, 13 for the Warriors. And a great serve there by Kara Butterworth. Diving play by Ellie Hendricks. Katrina loses the tipping battle. Keeps it alive with a right arm. First touch by Juliana. Second by Morgan. Off Katrina. And that is all she wrote there. Panthers letting it slip a little bit. The gap is closed down to 8. 14 Warriors, 22 Panthers here in Game 4. Good service by Butterworth. Goes off of Taylor. Katrina here with a backside set. Finds we have Ellie Hendricks, and over it goes. Charles shallow, right in by Naomi. Off of Juliana Toth, finds Katrina off to the near side. Taylor Hendricks here to finish it off of Naomi's tip. Off of Leah, and the final say there on that secondary was number 11, Sheila Charles in that front line. Off of Morgan and on return. That was a weird one. Warriors liking every part of it. It's 15 Warriors, 22 Panthers here in Game 4. Good service there by Butterworth, going off of Ellie. Katrina here with a top side set, finds way off of Taylor Hendricks and finished off. Green, Charles, kept alive by Nora. Katrina here with a bump to the near side. A very hard one to win. I think Leah got a piece of that one. What a block, what a tip, what a point for the Portersville Warriors. 16-22, they're down, but they're not out of this one. Good serve up at the cross, goes off Morgan. Kept alive by Ellie. Katrina here to finish that one off. Alive by Butterworth. Charles near the near side. Katrina not expecting it to go over. She was looking at the opponents and not the ball. That set went a little too far forward. Slippery Rock timeout. Slippery Rock at 22. Portersville at 17. We'll be right back after the timeout is over.
Bye-bye. Hey, watch this.
Like my blisters are never going to heal.
Alrighty, both sides back on the court, ready to rock, ready to roll. Panthers on the back pedal here a little bit in the fourth. They got a lot of wiggle room. They got the lead by 5. We'll see if they can hold on to it and close this out here a little early. Butterworth not quite able to start off where she left off. Panthers got 2 more holes to sink before we go home in this round of golf. Here's number 8, Nora. Good underhanded service to finish it over. Butterworth, Charles to the near side, right in by Leah, looking for the deep zone, out of bounds again. So close to keeping these in bounds. All the attacks going off the back line in the last 5 in that department. And it's match point Panthers, 24-17. Good serve by Nora. This could end it all. Shallow set. Naomi there to finish it off softly and quietly. Katrina to the top side. Finds Juliana right in. Off the block. Cut the line by Butterworth. Off the near side. And that is all that has been talked about tonight. Elvis leads the building, and we have a 25-17 game 4 in favor of the Panthers. What a series, what a match, and what an afternoon to behold. Portersville homecoming. Been a great afternoon of volleyball. Panthers walking away with a 3-1 series difference. One of the very few teams. 2 sets have been lost so far. 2 games in a series have been lost so far from Slippery Rock. And Portersville absolutely put up a formidable match here this afternoon. But with that being said, thank you for tuning into the Slippery Rock Sports Network. My name is Gabriel Eisler, and we'll see you guys in the next broadcast. With that being said, hope you all have a great afternoon, a great evening, and a good night.
Charlotte.